Life is not the same for everyone. It is not your fault to be born in a poor family. But if you die poor, it is only your fault. It is very easy to blame life and fate, and most of the people in the world do some things. But there are some people in this world who never give up. They fight with their destiny and change their destiny with their hard work. And today I'm going to tell you about a boy who left his home and ran away 400 kilometers at the age of just 13, because her stepmother used to torture him. And the same person built a $500 billion company, named Louis Vuitton. So let's start the video. You must have heard the name Louis Vuitton. This is a company selling luxury items. This company sells luxury items, but initially the owner of this company did not have anything. Nothing, no food to eat, and no roof over heads to sleep. But how did a poor guy build such a big company? Louis Vuitton was born on the 4th of August 1821 in a poor farmer family in France. His father was a farmer and his mother was a hat maker. This was the time when France was recovering from losses due to Napoleon's wars. Due to war, the condition of all the farmers had deteriorated, and the Vuitton family was also one of them. That's why Louis had to work as a laborer with his father since childhood. All this was not much of a problem, because the real trouble was still some time away. When Louis turned 10-year-old, his mother died, and his father remarried. Louis's stepmother did not like him. And the original story begins in 1835. When Louis was troubled by the atrocities of his stepmother and left the house, he ran away to Paris, 400 kilometers away. And it took Louis 2 years to complete this journey of 400 kilometers. But along the way, Louis mastered different skills. Sometimes as a helper in the kitchen, and sometimes as a waiter. When Louis reached Paris with his work experience, the era of industrialization was going on, and he noticed that train travel was becoming popular day by day. And there he worked as a professional luggage packer for wealthy clients. Yes, luggage packer also used to be a job. Because at that time, the ladies of Paris used to wear heavy dresses. And this dress was so heavy that sometimes 40 to 50 luggage trunks were required to pack it. Louis noticed that the luggage business was booming at the time. And that time luggage looked something like this. Its design was quite simple. And Louis noticed a market open here, which is that at that time iron and wooden luggage bags were available in the market. Even its shape was quite impractical, as its face took up a lot of space during loading. Louis is guessing here that this business is going to become very big and further. And then he started working under a skilled luggage maker man, and learned about the process of making a luggage trunk. Louis opened his own shop and started making unique types of bags which could solve the problem. Louis started using canvas instead of wood and animal skin, which made the trunk tight and durable. And its shape was also kept geometrical, so that more and more bags could be kept at one place. This new innovation was a game changer. It looks so silly, but in 1858, just one invention revolutionized the traveling industry. Let me tell you, this was the time of war, and more people were using trains for traveling. While on one hand, the business of Louis Vuitton was earning huge profits, on the other hand, many families were facing financial loss. And war taught people that your future can be unpredictable. And since then, people started becoming very serious about their future. The boxes made by Louis were so perfect that Empress Eugenie, wife of Napoleon III, made Louis her personal box maker. But then the luck of Louis changed. When the Express Eugenie went to Egypt for the opening of the Suez Canal, carrying Louis' trunks, Louis's trunk was so attractive that the richest personalities who came to the opening ceremony were impressed after seeing his work. Here Louis got many loyal customers, but this happiness did not last long. Because of the Franco-Prussian War in 1870, Louis had to left France with his family overnight. Even after earning so much money, Louis's family had to live in a refugee camp. After some time, the war ended, but the troubles of the Louis family did not end. Because when he finally reached his home, so, along with his house, everything from his workshop was also stolen. Louis again reached where he started from. But now, he had a lot of work experience. And Louis Vuitton also knew very well that their bags had become popular because of their unique design and innovativeness. To get back that success and make their bags famous in the market, Louis came up with another innovative idea. This time, Louis started applying red-colored strips pattern on the trunks. From who's away from long-distance customers can even spot their trunks being loaded and unloaded. And it gives satisfaction of safety to the customer. And along with it, also provided a premium feel. Just what then? History repeated itself, and Louis Vuitton bags started dominating the market again. But then a new twist came in the story. Louis died suddenly, and the secret of his death was never revealed to the people, in a mysterious manner. After the death of Louis, the entire business now came to his son, whose name was George Vuitton. And if seen, the mindset of George was also almost like that of Louis, 'cause like father, like son. George redesigned LV's bags and incorporated a lock system, which even the famous escape artist Harry Houdin refused to break. The biggest problem facing customers at that time was theft. So after identifying the solution to this problem, George implemented it on his bags, because the lock of LV's trunks was so strong that no one could unlock it. Due to this, LV again gained popularity in the market. Due to this, people's trust became even stronger. And gradually, Louis Vuitton stores started opening across Europe. From the story so far, it can be understood that due to the innovative ideas of Louis Vuitton from the beginning, this company got a healthy push. But the surprising thing is that despite there being so many luxury brands in date, how come LV company is still at the top position? The main reason for this is exclusivity. Did you know there are 60 lawyers in the legal team of LVMH? And the company spends $17 million every year just to take legal action against fake LV producers present in the market. They regulate the quality at a terrible level. It is extremely serious about its brand value. They don't want at all that by doing anything in the market can get them even lost a little goodwill. LV never gets his manufacturing done with cheap labor. Rather, the entire manufacturing is done in France, and that too with experienced workers. LV believes that by doing this, the quality of the products is maintained and the trust of the customers is also maintained. You have to notice one thing. You might have never seen on sale on LV products. According to the reports, every product of LV has a sales target. As soon as it is completed, LV withdraws the same product from the market. But here's another interesting fact. In now date, LV is not being run by any member of the Vuitton family, but it run by an outsider. In 1980, the LV business was taken out of the hands of the Vuitton family and handed over to an outsider. But quite interestingly, this outsider converted the LV business from loss to profitable in just one simple step. George Vuitton had 3 grandsons, whose perception was different about the company. Eventually, the business was handed over to Henri Recamier, his brother-in-law. As soon as Henry came, he studied the distribution process of LV. So he noticed that retailers were selling the bags at 100% profit margin. A bag worth $1,000 was being sold at Rs. $2,000, and the company was not getting any of its shares. The profit percentage of the company was very low compared to retailers. So he launched his new strategy, which is vertical integration strategy. The profit margin of most luxury companies was 15 to 20%. But as soon as LV's new strategy was launched, its profit margin increased to 40%. In vertical integration strategy, the company handles the entire process. That is, from the raw material of the product till it reaches to the consumer. The company handles all the processes. In this process, there was retailers, middlemen, and profit sharing between the company and the customer. All this gets skipped, due to which the company gets more profit. The business was a loss-making once. An outsider converted it into a profitable business. And now the same outsider is running this business.